Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. We have another new release today. And we have, Deep, Dark, and Dangerous. Another Shadow Oracle. It must be Halloween. Or coming up, right? Okay. This one is by Stacey Demarco. I'm on the fence with her. I like the box better. Usually she does something like rock pool with one of these giant boxes. This is much more convenient. It's a nice textured box. It says, there's great beauty and power in darkness. What if, by stepping into the realm of the monsters and the things that go bump in the night, what seems twisted and dangerous is actually a torch leading us out of the darkness into divine wholeness? From the iconic Medusa to mermaids, Valkyries and vampires, Selkies and Sibyls, find your truth in the deep, the dark, and the dangerous. This deck includes stunning images of the world's deep creatures, dark goddesses and gods, and dangerous heroes and shadows. Stacey Demarco is from Australia, and this has got 44 cards. All right, let's take a look-see. Ooh, red gilding and that crazy demonic snake on the back. All right, let's see. I always like to look at the book and make sure that we've got some spreads in here. It looks like it's separated into like a deep, dark. Yep, there's two different ones. There's 17 deep cards and the rest, 10 dark cards, and the rest are dangerous cards. Okay. Introduction about this oracle, how the cards are structured, how to use the cards. We've got a Dark Moon 3-card draw, which is the heart of the issue, the challenge, the solution. That's normal 3-card draw. The 4 elements spread. Number 1, or is it going to be, let's see, first card is earth. Yeah, earth, air, fire, and water. Oh, that's weird how they're doing this for the earth, for the element spread. Earth, what is the true issue? Air, how can I solve it via intellect or communication? Fire, what emotions can I bring to this or release? And I don't normally think of fire as emotion. I always think of cups as that, or water. But then the 4th card is water. It says, how do I move on flowfully from this issue? All right, then we've got a traditional 7-card spread, which is, what is the situation as it is? What caused the situation? 3rd, what are the obstacles in the way to resolution? 4th, what will happen upon resolution? 5th card, action to resolve. 6th card, action to resolve. And the 7th card is action to resolve. There's a timing spread in here. All right. And then it goes into the cards. Oh, full color. This is this seems pretty cool so far. Alrighty. The very first card, Shadow. Well, these will be short. This will be short because there's only one word on every card. Okay, depth is Shadow. And that's number 1. And I'm going to read Shadow, because I want to know more about Shadow. All right, so number 1, and these they're like 1.5 pages. That's not too terrible. I can zoom in a little bit though, so you can see the card. All right. It almost looks like her shadow is about to eat her, kind of in that picture. All right, seek balance. You are not complete if you ignore the more hidden parts of yourself. Have compassion and curiosity about your shadow side. Be curious about all parts of yourself. Ignore your shadow side at your peril. Make friends with your shadow, as it has much to teach you. Duality, depth, shallowness, darkness, light. I am part of you. Ignore me at your peril. I could be the making of you, yet I am seen as the devil. The light shines hard upon us, and a shadow we cast, not to be ignored, but explored till the last. The psychoanalyst Carl Jung introduced the modern concept of shadow to refer to hidden or repressed aspects of ourselves, Often we deny these parts instead of integrating them because they shame us or make us seem less perfect. The less we acknowledge and integrate these shadow parts, the worse our lives become. Unconscious patterns are made conscious by purposely seeking them out and observing how they play out in our everyday lives. After all, unless we know something is there, how can we fix it? To make friends with the hidden parts of ourselves that we often repress or are afraid to reveal makes us whole. We see the true self and not just the bits that others can see. By choosing to see the depth of ourself, warts and all, we can perhaps experience a richer, more divinely led life. Seeking depth enables us to see more, be more, love more, have more. The plant companion for this is a mandrake, and the crystal companion is black obsidian. I like it so far. I mean, and the images are fairly rich. All right, so we've got number 1 is depth or shadow. Number 2 is Selkie, which means freedom. 3, Kraken, mystery. 4, treasure, dragon, or a dragon is the treasure. Ooh, that dragon looks very much like a Raven Feline card. That dragon definitely reminds me of Raven Feline's cards. Like that of the line kind of coming out. Isn't that interesting? Very similar. And then that dragon looks very similar also. To me, it does. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right. So dragon is treasure. Number 5 is Kelpie, which means warning. 6 is hell, which means acceptance. 7 is Hades, the underworld. 8 is Scylla, resilience. And she almost looks like she's got like fish skin or snake skin. I was thinking snake skin. So I almost feel like this resilience is about like shedding your skin, shedding the things that no longer work for you. She's in water, like maybe it's washing it away. Guardians, Cerberus is number 9. The 3-headed dog from Harry Potter. Cerberus. All right. Blessings is Gunakadiet, which is number 10. 11 is Hydra, regeneration. 12 is Apuk, fear. 13 is Sybil, foresight. 14 is mermaid, beauty. 15 is Mithras, loyalty. 16, the journey, Persephone. 17, compassion, Minotaur. 18, Charon, reciprocity. And now we move into the dark. And this is Nyx, which means darkness, number 19. 20 is Hypnos, which means rest. 21 is Hecate, illumination. 22 is Mormolaikia, service. 23 is Circle, alchemy. 24 is Kali, love. 25, Anubis, respect. 26, the Morrigan, sovereignty. 27, Lemure, loneliness. 28, vampire, hunger. Oh, these are in the dangerous section. Okay, the vampire is in dangerous. That starts the dangerous section. 29, werewolf, change. 30, Myrmidon, discipline. Okay, this just says Aaron, yes, if you ask me, but I'm sure it's Aaron, yes. I don't know. Aaron, yes. It means vengeance. Okay. Or maybe it's Aries. Aries. All right. She's number 31. All right. 32 is Chimera, Synergy. 33 is Banshee, Grief. 34 is Jormungandr. Jormungandr. I think that's German. It says Cycles, and it's Midgard Serpent. I think Jormungandr is German, and the translation is Midgard Serpent. It almost feels like a serpent between worlds. All right. Harpy is Chaos. Is number 35. 36 is Katesith, which means focused. 37 is Fetch, which means mirror. 38 is Kusith, which means focus. 39 is Sheila Nagig, and she means boundary. 40 is the Sphinx, which means gratification. 41 is Osi, AOC, disconnection. 42 is Valkyrie, choice. 43 is Medusa, injustice. 44 is Puka, which is mischief. That's a very cool deck. Let's go ahead and interview it. Yes. There we go. Alrighty. So you guys will have to tell me if you like this deck. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to shuffle this deck about 6 times or until Spirit tells me to stop. And then we will do an interview of the deck. So far, the cards are kind of like glossy. So they slip nice. They've got the red edging, which is nice. They move pretty good. That card easily flipped out, even though we're not done shuffling. So for our purposes, it didn't count. But that means it's a talkative deck. If it's just flying them out, it's just already flying out, then it's a talkative deck, right? All right. What personality does this deck have? What is the personality of this deck? What is the personality of this deck? Mormal Kea, number 22, or Mormolaikia, which means service. So the personality of this deck is in service. Nice. What is your strength? What is your strength? What is your strength? Cerebus, Guardians. Oh, wow. Nice. So the deck is in service to you. It's Guardian. What is your weakness? The Morrigan, Sovereignty. How will you help me to grow? How will you help me to grow? There we go. All right, we got 13, which is Sybil, which is foresight. So maybe thinking before you act. And when should I call on you for guidance? When should I call on you for guidance? Reciprocity or the Charon, number 18. And Lemure, when you're lonely. Loneliness. So call on them. I almost feel like this is kind of like to dip into the well, right? Reciprocity with spirit. I think with a lot of shadow decks, it's about, you know, kind of taking you out of the depression. All right. It also says, oh, it feels like when you're feeling anything, when you're having trouble maybe being reciprocal, if you're lonely, if you feel like there's been an injustice against you or someone else, when you're dealing with grief, having compassion with yourself, I think is the best way to kind of work with this deck. And I feel like this deck is going to respect, you know, with the Anubis here at the end. I just feel like this deck is, I think the relationship, it says, as the last card here, what will our relationship be like? And I feel like it's a relationship of respect. So I feel like, you know, in service, kind of like because it is a shadow deck, so bringing light over to things like the guardians, things where we have boundaries or our walls up. Sovereignty, to me, is kind of like foundation, so maybe where our boundaries are up or things that have protected us in the past, like kind of rooting out and defining what those are. I think it's an interesting deck. Foresight for, I think when you kind of dig into your past, you kind of are able to use that experience to kind of give you insights to future decisions. Very interesting deck. Definitely very interesting images as well. So let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments, you know, any comment that you give me, even a heart or a thumbs up helps the channel grow as well. Kind of like, I don't know, gives us popularity, I guess, in the algorithms or something. Any case, if you'd be so kind, like, subscribe, and share, and let me know how you feel about the deck. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful, blessed day.